How to let go of unhealthy foods. Even when your mind knows the logic behind giving up unhealthy foods, it can be difficult to resist them when they're right in front of your face. That extra cookie, slice of pie, or small order of fries can add up quickly, and before you know it, you've strayed from your commitment to steer clear of junk food. Whether your goal is to lose weight or improve your general health, learning how to let go of the foods that do more harm than good is within reach if you know what to do. Part 1: Choosing healthy food. 1. Develop a taste for fresh, healthy food. When you eat sugar, salt and other strong flavors, you can train your palate to find food that doesn't contain these items dull. Part of letting go of unhealthy food is learning to embrace what's healthy. Find out what's in season where you live, explore new flavors, and try new recipes. You'll soon find you actually enjoy eating healthy food. For example, if you live near the ocean, you probably have delicious fresh seafood available. Enjoy the foods unique to where you live. Or visit a restaurant with cuisine you don't normally have. Just try to order fresh food that isn't fried or buried in rich sauce. 2. Cook from scratch as often as possible. You'll know exactly what you're putting in your food. Even if you cook something you don't consider healthy, like fried chicken, if you use fresh raw ingredients, it's still going to end up being better for your body than the fast food version. If you're new to cooking, consider taking a class so you can learn more about how to make food that's healthy and still tastes delicious. It is very important that the food taste good, since if it doesn't, you'll probably switch back to less healthy options. 3. Fill up on fruits and vegetables. When you nourish your body with healthy fruits and vegetables, you have less room for food that's less than healthy. No matter what else is on the menu, try starting your meals with a helping of either fruit, vegetables, or both. Fresh fruit and vegetables are better than dried or juiced, since they contain fiber and water that fill you up. Avoid fruit juice, which contains as much sugar as soda. 4. Eat plenty of healthy protein. When you don't have enough protein in your diet, you tend to reach for comfort foods that end up spoiling your diet. Make sure every meal contains protein so you stay full and feel energized throughout the day. Eggs, meat, fish, poultry and dairy products are great sources of animal protein. If you're a vegetarian, eat beans, nuts, soy products and other veggie protein sources. 5. Stay away from processed foods. If you stick to one health-conscious rule, let it be this one. Processed, packaged foods usually contain a lot of extra salt, sugar, trans fats and chemical preservatives to add flavor and help them go months, or years, without spoiling. You end up eating a lot more unhealthy additives than necessary. 6. Try not to eat fried food. Frying is different from other cooking methods in that it changes the properties of the food, making it less healthy for your body than food that's broiled, grilled, steamed or sautéed. Whenever you have a choice, choose food that has been cooked using a method other than frying. If you have a recipe that calls for frying, try oven frying instead. It still results in excellent flavor without deep frying your food in oil. When you do fry food, use grapeseed oil or coconut oil, which are healthier than vegetable oil and peanut oil. 7. Cut back on sugar. Sometimes it seems like the tastiest foods are the ones we must avoid, and sugar is no exception. Eliminating sweets can go a long way toward keeping your body in good health. Try cutting back on the following: sugary drinks, baked goods, candy, artificial sweeteners. Part 2: Curbing your appetite. 1. Drink a low-calorie beverage. In many cases, hunger is mistaken for thirst, and those rumblings in your stomach can be sated with water instead of food. Try drinking a tall glass of water with lemon squeezed into it, and you should feel less hungry. This also works with tea, coffee, or soda water. Beverages help you feel full without the extra calories. However, you should avoid sugar-free or diet sodas, since they have ingredients that may actually increase cravings instead of quelling them. 2. Eat nuts and avocados. When you feel too hungry for a simple glass of water, reach for a handful of almonds or walnuts. You could also slice up an avocado and eat it with a little salt and lemon. These foods contain natural substances that make you feel fuller, longer. They're extremely nutritious as well. Though nuts are very good for you, they are calorie-rich. Limit your portions to a handful at a time. For added variety, try roasting raw nuts with olive oil and a fresh herb like rosemary or thyme. Or add spicy pepper seasoning for a fiery twist. Snacking on something high in flavor will keep you satisfied longer. 3. Try a spoonful of coconut oil. Coconut oil is extremely satiating, in part because it's high in calories. However, these are the calories you want, rich with nutrients and fat that will keep you from eating processed foods and help your hair and skin look healthy. To help it go down easier, have your coconut oil with some fresh berries or other fruit. Or you could stir it into your coffee for a delicious coconutty treat. 4. Chew gum when you're hungry. Mint-flavored gum is best. The minty flavor doesn't mix well with most foods, so you'll be less likely to indulge in an unhealthy snack. If you don't have gum around, just smelling something minty can also do the trick. Brushing your teeth also works. 5. Keep yourself occupied. Do you eat when you're bored? Many people do, so keeping busy is one of the best ways to let go of your need to eat unhealthy foods. If you're active, you won't have time to worry about whether or not you should have that extra piece of candy. Move around instead of staying in the same place all day. Getting some mid-day exercise will keep you from feeling too bored. Part 3. Sticking with your diet. 1. Make changes slowly. If most of your meals involve fast food, frozen dinners or packaged snacks, it'll be hard to make a total transition to healthy eating right away. Try switching out just one meal a day for a wholesome home-cooked meal at first. You can gradually work your way up to eating healthy meals 3 times a day. Some people prefer to quit eating junk food cold turkey, and that's completely fine if you want to give it a try. However, be ready for some intense cravings and maybe even withdrawal symptoms, especially if you're giving up sugar. 2. Check nutrition labels. It's easier to indulge when you're not quite sure what you're eating. Make a habit of looking at not just the calorie count, but the ingredient lists of the foods you like to eat. If the item has a short list of pure, natural ingredients, you're probably good to go. But if it has an ingredient list that's over an inch long, it's probably not that healthy for you, even if it's labeled low-calorie. 3. Let yourself indulge in moderation sometimes. Life wouldn't be much fun if you never let yourself have your favorite dessert. Not only that, but you'd probably crave it all the time before finally giving in to a binge. Eating a little bit every once in a while is perfectly fine. It allows you to stay in control without feeling deprived. 4. Substitute healthy alternatives. Let's say you live for soda, and you hate the thought of having to give it up. Trick your brain a little by drinking carbonated water with a squeeze of lemon and a few drops of honey. While it won't taste exactly as sweet as your favorite lime soda, it might be enough to help you get through your cravings. Try the following substitutions as well. If you crave chocolate, eat a few pieces of dark chocolate that contains 70% cacao or higher. It's low in sugar and gives you an excellent chocolate boost. If you crave baked goods, roast a sweet potato and top it with a pat of butter and some cinnamon. If you crave a fruity dessert, try plain fresh fruit topped with a slight drizzle of maple syrup or honey. If you crave a salty snack, roast some pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds with your favorite seasonings. 5. Think about why you want to be healthy. Having strong reasons for the choices you make is a great way to stay motivated. When you're about to reach for that milkshake or bag of chips, think about why you want to stay healthy, lose weight, and feel better. Thinking about your family is often a huge motivator. Maybe you want to have more energy to play with your kids. For some people, it's all about the future. Perhaps heart disease runs in your family and you want to make a change now. Or it could be that the food you've been eating makes you feel unwell. You know that choosing an apple instead of a candy bar will help your stomach feel more settled. 6. Find the root of the problem. If you've struggled with eating junk food your whole life, there may be more to it than simply having trouble sticking to a diet. Many people turn to food as a way to cope with problems like depression or PTSD. If you think there may be an underlying cause, seek help from people who understand. Consider getting therapy for help with your situation. If you have an eating disorder, it will be difficult to overcome on your own. Look for online and in-person support groups to help you on your journey to wellness. Tips. Get your family on board. It's harder to make positive changes when family members insist on having ice cream stocked in the freezer and potato chips in the pantry. Warnings. Avoid crash diets, cleanses, and other temporary solutions. It's better to address the problem slowly but surely. Consult with your doctor before making any drastic dietary changes.